Hey, I'm Andy Wood, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to adjust the colours in an image using the colour range. Hey there, I'm Andy Wood, and before we get started I'd just like to invite you to head over to imagepunk.com and grab yourself some free presets and tutorials. And just to say that if you like this video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Cheers. Right, let's get started. Okay, as you can see, we've got a topical scene here, and what I want to do is just improve the blue of the sky and the sea. And as you can probably see on the greens, they're a little bit of a yellowy green. I just want to make them more green. So the first thing I do, I'm clicked on the image layer. So if you've got multiple layers, make sure you've selected the image layer that you want to adjust. Select and color range. Now, localized color clusters should be off. The fuzziness should be around about the 90s, low hundreds, and we should be on none on here. Now if we click on the plus dropper and pick an area of the sky, and pick some more. Actually, I've got invert checked, so let's just check off the invert. You can see the areas that are going to be selected are light, and areas that are not are dark. As you can see in there, there are some areas of the foliage that are still quite bright. So if I click on the minus dropper and then just pick out some individual leaves, and just click and click, maybe one more, click another one. You can see we're pretty much left with the sea and the sky, and if we click onto the preview, make it grayscale, you can see that a lot clearer. So the light areas again are going to be selected and the dark areas are not. And that looks pretty good. You can play with the fuzziness a little bit and tweak it, but that looks pretty good to me. That will do. We'll click OK. Now go to adjustments and the hue and saturation. Now immediately what's happened is a new layer has been created and a mask, and we're clicked on the mask automatically, and we tweak up the saturation and we want to make it more of a tropical blue. Now a tropical blue isn't blue, it's more of a greeny blue, something like that. So just to show you, that's after, that's before, that's after, that's before. You can see it's just gone more of a greeny blue. Now to adjust the trees, the foliage, we need to go back to the layer that we want to adjust. So off the mask and onto the image, and then we go to select and color range again. Now a quick route for this image is just to click the invert. So now we've got much of the foliage selected and not the sea and the sky. That could be adjusted. We can take some areas off, click on the minus dropper and click on some areas, and the plus to add some areas, or you could start from scratch if you wish. So we'll just click on some of these browns with the minus. That looks pretty good to me, so click OK. And we can still see actually a lot of the sky selected. So Command D, let's start again, select, color range. Let's move the fuzziness up, and that's deselecting much of the sky and the beach. There we go, that's much better. So if we've got a grayscale now, you can see a much better view. So the dark area is not selected, the light area is selected. Click OK, that looks much better. Now go to adjustments, hue and saturation, saturate up, Now again, topical, move the green towards the green, it looks, the slider towards the green, it looks odd. You actually go the opposite direction. It could be a little bit too green there, but that's the kind of effect. So if we look, that's after, before, after, before. So that's all. Now, if you decide that some of these areas are too green, for example, and you just want to tweak these areas, select your brush tool, so it's shortcut B, and make sure that your colour, your foreground colour is on black. Now, to adjust the size of the brush, a shortcut, if you hold Control and Alt, or Control and Option on your keyboard if you're on a Mac, and then click and hold the mouse key. If you move left and right, the brush size will increase, and if you move it up and down, the hardness will increase. So I'm going to take the hardness down by lifting the slider up and moving my mouse up. I'm holding Control and Option, and we'll get to about 70%, and then I'm going to go left and right, more left, to make the brush quite small, because I'm just going to adjust the leaf. And another quick tip on the opacity, I can quickly change that just by pressing a number key. So 3 for 30, 4 for 40, quickly 55, 60. So I want the opacity down to about 60%. We're on black, as I said, so we just take the brush, let's just zoom in and just pen, and as you can see, it's just taking some of that bright green away. And if we go along to another leaf, again you can do the same, just take the edge off it. So that's it. So that's how to adjust the colours in an image using colour range. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Cheers.